Kieran, thank you for talking to us. How do you assess it?
Very disappointing result, of course. It's a difficult place to come, but I thought we'd done a lot of good things in the performance. We controlled the game how we wanted to control it. We found a spare man, we got through the pitch, created a couple of really big opportunities and moments, got to some great positions and limited their attacking threat to very, very little. But their forwards produced one moment of brilliance and we didn't defend it well enough. And on the flip side, we had lots and lots of opportunities and positions and we weren't able to produce the final bit. So I think that's the disappointing bit, and of course it ends up in a disappointing result, but also there was a lot of good things that we've done, and I think we have to keep doing those things and keep focusing on our performances as a team, because that's taken us to a strong first half of the season, and we need to keep doing that from here on in.
What were the good things that you liked about today? It looked in the second half, it got beyond the defence quite a lot, just not quite those clear-cut chances.
Yeah, I thought we controlled the game really well. It's hard because every opportunity you give them a free kick or you give them anything, it's going to come in your box, and the ball was hardly in our penalty area. I thought we found a spare man really well in terms of playing against a man-to-man team. They're leaving us a spare man at the back. I thought we controlled it, found a spare man well, and then you're looking to pick off the moments where you inject the pace and create a couple of really good opportunities, and we've done that as well. We just didn't produce the last finish or the last cross or the last touch to set up the finish. And yeah, it becomes difficult after you give them the goal. You need to keep the scoreline at 0 for them because they had nothing in the game at that spell.
Yeah.
And if we keep it at 0 for them, then the spaces will open up more and more in the second half. But once you give them you allow them to score the goal, of course they close up more and more and more, and the second half becomes difficult. And we tried lots of different things individually, tactically. We put a lot of pressure on, but we weren't good enough to create the big opportunities that would lead to a goal today.
The dark side of the game is a bit of a common theme in League One, if you're sharing everything that comes into it. What do you have to do to counter these things?
We just have to worry about ourselves, that we try and do things in the right way. We have to worry about ourselves. Of course we need help, but our focus needs to be on ourselves, and continuing the good things we're doing, but also in a game like that we need to keep our concentration at the highest level to defend the big moments, because their forwards not having any joy in the game, not having any touches, and he's waiting for that big moment, and we need to realise that and stay alive to that situation. And on the flip side of that, we need to produce when we keep getting into good positions. So I think there's of course lots of things you could complain about, but for me now the focus is just on ourselves and how we keep moving forward.
No Luke Wolfen today, hopefully not a serious one.
No, just minor strain, so let's see how he recovers, whether he makes it for the next game or the one after that. And Janoi not too bad as well, but weren't able to make the squad today.
Yeah.
George, to be fair, is not really trained all week, with a little issue as well, and put himself available for the bench because we didn't have any other defenders left, and then of course he has to come on when Richard feels something in the first half. So there's no doubt we're on full stretch, but we'll be in a stronger position come the Boxing Day game, I think.
On that, one positive from today was to see Evo come back on, and then also he wasn't involved, but Marcus doing his running before the match, so hopefully he's not too far away.
Yeah, a couple of big players for us, and I say we've been on full stretch for a while. But I think in the next few weeks, touch wood, we'll have more depth back, and we can manage the load well through the Christmas week.